The mansion of billionaire Richard Hale echoed with wealth, yet carried the silence of heartbreak. His only daughter, Lily, was born blind. Dozens of world-renowned doctors, surgeons, and specialists had visited, but every door closed with the same answer: there is no hope. Richard buried himself in work, while Lily lived in darkness, her laughter fading day by day. Then came Maria, a quiet maid with no medical degree, no wealth, and no recognition. But hidden within her past was a secret, one that would soon help Lily see the world for the very first time, and change everything. Maria had arrived at the Hale mansion humbly, hired only to keep things tidy. She wore simple clothes and spoke softly, blending easily into the background of Richard's glittering world. Yet, whenever she entered Lily's room, something extraordinary happened. Unlike the doctors who saw only a patient, Maria treated Lily like a child, a curious, bright girl who deserved joy. She played with her, told her colorful stories, and sang lullabies in a soothing voice. One day, as Maria brushed Lily's hair, she noticed the little girl responding strongly to certain sounds and even light. Maria recalled her own childhood in a remote village. Her younger brother had once been declared incurable by doctors as well. But through unconventional remedies, patience, and consistent stimulation, his eyesight had miraculously improved. Maria remembered every step, every detail her grandmother had taught her. But how could a maid dare to tell a billionaire that she, not the experts, might have a way? Fear gripped her heart. She stayed silent, holding the secret close, while Richard's mansion remained shrouded in despair. Yet every time Maria saw Lily's fragile smile, her courage grew stronger. It happened one late evening. Richard walked past Lily's room and overheard laughter. Curious, he peeked inside. There, Maria was gently guiding Lily's hands over different textures, silk, wood, and flowers, explaining how colors might feel. Lily giggled, imagining bright red roses or a golden sun. Richard froze. For months, he had not heard his daughter laugh like this. "What are you doing?" he asked sharply. Maria's hands trembled, but she gathered her courage. "Sir, forgive me, but I believe Lily's blindness is not absolute. I have seen small reactions. Her eyes respond faintly to light. With the right exercises and natural remedies, there may be a chance." Richard was stunned. The best doctors had given up. Could a maid possibly know something they missed? Skepticism battled with the hope in his heart. For days, Maria demonstrated small exercises, guiding Lily to trace shapes, respond to gentle light exposure, and using herbal drops her grandmother had once prepared. Richard watched in silence, his doubts slowly eroding with each spark of Lily's joy. Then one morning, as sunlight streamed through the curtains, Lily gasped. "Papa, is that light?" Richard's heart stopped. For the first time, his daughter recognized brightness. Richard summoned doctors again. They were astonished. Lily's eyes, though damaged, were showing improvement. None could explain it, except that consistent stimulation and care had awakened dormant pathways. Every day, Maria worked tirelessly. She sang to Lily, played color games, and used patience the world's experts never had time for. Richard, once buried in business meetings, now sat beside them, rediscovering fatherhood through hope. As months passed, Lily began to distinguish shapes, shadows, and eventually, colors. Her first clear word when she saw was, "Papa." Richard broke down, holding her tightly, tears flooding his eyes. The news spread quietly among those who knew, but Richard refused to credit wealth, doctors, or science. "It was not the billions that saved my daughter," he told a close friend. "It was the love and wisdom of someone no one noticed." Maria's secret, born from her grandmother's forgotten remedies and a heart full of compassion, had given Lily the world she had never seen. The billionaire's mansion, once filled with despair, now echoed with laughter. Lily ran through the gardens, naming flowers by color, while Richard walked beside her, humbled and grateful. Maria was no longer just a maid. To Richard, she was family, the one who had given him his daughter's sight and her future. He offered her wealth, but Maria simply smiled. All I ever wanted was to see Lily smile again. And so, the story spread, not of a billionaire's riches, but of a maid secret that proved sometimes miracles do not come from power or science, but from love, courage, and the wisdom hidden in the most unexpected hearts.